Good day, everyone. So, my topic for today is the invisible bridge teaching the language in between. Imagine you are 7 years old. You're sitting on a bright, noisy school cafeteria. You open your lunchbox, and the smell of your grandmother's cooking with garlic, ginger, and cumin wafted out. To you, that's the smell of home. But the kids next to you makes a face. Ew, what is that? In that split seconds, you have a choice. You can hide the food, you can get angry, or you can try to explain a world that the other person has never seen. This is the reality of multicultural schools. It isn't just a place where we learn math and history. It is a high stakes laboratory where children are forced to become diplomats before they can even tie their own shoes. Today, I want to talk about the most important subject never listed on syllabus, the art of communicating in between. In school, we are taught that clear communication means being direct. Raise your hand, look me in the eye, or speak up. But in multicultural settings, these are not universal signs of good communication. These are cultural preferences. For a student from a high context culture, looking at the teacher directly in the eye isn't a sign of confidence. It's a sign of defiance. Staying silent isn't a lack of knowledge, it's a sign of respect for the sage. When we don't understand these unspoken rules, we don't just miscommunicate, we mislabel. We call a respectful child disengaged, and we call a direct child like rude. In a multicultural schools, communication fails when the curriculum is only a mirror for some and only a windows for others. If the books, posters, and the history lessons only reflect one culture, the communication is one way. It says, this is the world that matters. Your world is a footnote. To fix this, we need to turn those windows into doors. We need a classroom where a student's heritage isn't a barrier to their education, but the foundation of it. So, how do we graduate from just tolerating each other to actually understanding each other? It starts with a shift in the goal of education. We need to stop trying to turn every student into a standards version of a citizen. Instead, we need to teach the language of curiosity. If you are a teacher and an administrator or a student, next time you see a clash, a misunderstanding, or a weird look in the cafeteria, a silence that feels too long. Don't rush to judge. Ask them, in your world, what does it mean? When we build this invisible bridge in our schools, we do more just improve test scores. We prepare a generation to solve a global problems that requires more than just one perspective. Because the future isn't going to be won by the people who speak the loudest standards language. It's going to be won by the people who know how to listen to the silence in between. That could be all, and thank you.